Now guys, the top part is a circle and the section in the bottom is kind of slit. So the top part goes into the hole and the bottom section is the slider. So we're gonna load this one. Okay guys, we're gonna be loading the cushion on the rear. This is the longest piece. This is the 60 and not much to it for the loading. It's just this section over here, this bolt right here. And it goes like this here. That's our pull. And again guys, we start from the center, we line them up, and you're gonna be doing this by hand, right? So I'm gonna show you the process. We have tools for all this, and we have our pocket knife just to make the incisions. It helps a lot to do the hackering. And it's only 3. And if you are new to the channel, I already explained in many other installations, every line that you see in the phone indicates the position of the hack ring or the clearance in the bottom to set the hack ring. So once we have the hack rings in place, we're gonna set the Velcro in a way that we already align our pull in the right position. Same for the other side. Now we have this other one right here guys, but we're gonna do this one at last. So the next thing to do is to load this into the frame. Let's do the whole trimming for this piece. Actually no, we have to load it first and then we have to trim it. Even when our covers come with this new material that is more slippery, sometimes with the foam is this old, we want to put some nylon, plastic nylon. So it helps, especially for these long pieces, it helps a lot to do the folding. So I'm gonna put it in the frame and then we're gonna move it to the floor because it's more easy to trim in the floor. And this frame is heavy, not compared to the Ford frames or other Fords. These ones, all vehicles, the frames is still really heavy. They're better built than the new ones. So we're gonna wrap it around. And this is the section that I want you guys to see. But before we fold it all over, we're gonna have to align these sections which are for the child seats right here. Actually they got already in place, so all that is left is to fold it over and get it in the floor. So I'm gonna put the nylon and I'm gonna prepare to do this in the floor so you guys can see how it's done. But I think I'm gonna do the hack ring here so we don't have to do that later. This section right here, I'm gonna do it with the machine, so you guys just gonna continue in the next chapter with the folding and the fully trimming of it. Okay guys, we have our nylon in place. Let's fold the cover over. And because of the shape of the cushion, it's a little complex to put it straight. So let's do the other corner. Have to remove one or two of the headrests so we can load them later, because we need more room for the folding. That will do. Yeah, the unusual shape make it a little complicated. There it goes. Okay. We're gonna put our hack rings back. And we're gonna line again these brackets for the child's seat. There it goes. Okay guys, we're gonna flip it over so we can finalize the trimming. And it goes like this. Now we're gonna do the zipper, and then there is Velcro in these sections right here. So we just be sure that the zipper is not twisted. So when we go, it gets in alignment with the cover. There you go. It went quick as you see. Sometimes it's more tight, not that easy. And we have this long zipper ends, we're gonna cut them. And then we put it underneath the cover. Just like so. And the last step is just to stretch this and hide it under the carpet. So when you purchase your kit, this might come in the grabbing section of the Velcro. If it doesn't, you just find any other material so you can stick it into it, because sometimes it's too grabby and interfere with the installation. And there you have it. Now we're gonna be doing the lean back, the backrest, so we can assemble them together. Now the backrest is gonna have the little armrest. I'm gonna show you how to assemble all that together. Like and subscribe, guys. If you have questions, put it in the comments. And that's how it's gonna go for the backrest. And then I'm gonna demonstrate the front loading section, because it's not that difficult. So we're gonna do this in 2 stages because we need to put in the board. But I'm gonna demonstrate right here the back rings for you guys again. And we're gonna set the Velcro for the beginning, only the beginning, because we need to fold it over. And now have the nylon already in place, so we can fold this easier. Now guys, for the backrest, in the outer section we have the pull for the lean forward. This one right here. So be sure to get it through the slit. The cover has this little pouch right here, it goes through it. We have this section right here, it has a tab, so this one was attached to the wire, one in each side. And right here is pretty much straightforward. We're gonna load this one at last. Remember that we saved the old piece so we can have a pattern and where the holes goes. So this is our pattern. And we already have this trim, so it only has one bolt in this side, which is this one. So let's see what else is missing here. I think that's gonna be it. So I'm gonna prepare the tools to load this section, and I'm gonna cut this pattern into this. Okay guys, I more or less organized this section right here. I decide to cut it later because I realize I need to trim it first. So let's do that. So we're gonna get our zipper. Sequence is very important when we do the trimming, and one step that is not in sequence can make things complicated. It doesn't mean it's not possible, it just means it's gonna be more hard. So let's set the zipper. And we're gonna cut the excess again. And for those who watch different videos, you're gonna see that the sequence is more or less the same. The process is almost identical. It's little difference between one car to another one. Process is more or less the same. Okay. Now we have that section done, and this section is the one for the armrest. So let's take a look. So when we fold this down, we can see that everything gets in shape. And this is our cover. I think we're gonna load it now. And in every tab right here, guys, this is where I'm gonna be making the cuts. You can feel that underneath is a wire. So that's the wire that we're gonna be using. Right, so seems like we have clearance now. I locked them in place already. And all I have to do after this is just open the sections where the bolts are gonna go. It's actually one bolt. For this side we have this mechanism is it moves, so we have to open about 1 inch by 1.5. That's the cut, and in this side is more or less the same thing. Yeah, so you have an idea. This is more or less the size of the hole. And because I can feel the bracket, I'm gonna use the chalk just to point the location of the cut. And it's more or less like that. That's one section. Now guys, the top part is a circle and the section in the bottom is kind of slit. So the top part goes into the hole and the bottom section is the slider. So we're gonna load this one. It's like that. Now in this section the pin goes in the slider and the hole is for the bolt. One other way that you can do this is take a picture or just rewatch the video. Okay, now everything is in alignment. All I have to do is put this bolt back. So we're gonna fold slightly the cover. And we want to thread this by hand at least 3 turns so we don't overstrip or we don't strip the thread in the bolt. Actually, I'm gonna end up doing it by hand. Well, let's use the power tool just to secure it. And that was it, guys. That's the armrest. It can be a little bit challenging if that's the first time you're gonna be doing this. Most of you will be your first time. But just follow the pins. One is a hole, the bottom section is a slit. And based on that, you can be able to align it and put the bolt correctly. Okay, the next step is going to be the assembly. So let's do the assembly now. So this is our cushion. We have 2 bolts. And that was it, guys. That's the assembly. Last step is to put the covers. In this case, the cover is in place. I just have to put the bolt. In this other case, we want to move the upholstery slightly forward so we can get our molding underneath. Let me move my carpet right here. It's so slippery. Okay, let's try again. Just like that. Clip it in and that's it, guys. That's the molding in place. Gonna set the bolt, the little screw, I'm sorry. And we have one in the other side and that's it. This one needs something here, so let's do this one. There. I'll find another one for that side. And there you have it, guys. This is the armrest and the cushion all together in one single piece. It is heavy. So you have the child hooks, you have your armrest. We want to open the holes on top for the headrest. It's only 2 in that side. The other one is already in the truck. And guys, if you have questions, please put it in the comments. Like and subscribe and visit LeatherTeck.com, EM Upholstery Technology. We have all the kits available over there. And I'll continue with the headrest. Actually, I have to do the front seat for you guys, so I'll be shooting the front cushion in a moment.